I am back, and I'm probably going to be multitasking a little bit because I have this intent. Oh, you know what? I'll make you know what? Actually, I don't know. I don't know. I can't say yes or no, but I'll give y'all a few minutes to get in the chat. This is High Priestess Jamila. I wanted to come and talk to you guys about astral projection and astral travel. Feel free when you come in to share your ideas. I have good news. I have exciting news for you guys. And so if you're watching through the playback, you'll be able to leave comments in the comment section because I am opening back up the comments. And this picture that I'm showing right now, I couldn't get the entire picture in the frame because I went live a different way from my phone, but um, hold on a minute. I am going to give you guys a couple of minutes to get in here. So just to let you guys know, because I am pretty much a part of the YouTube community for like the past, well, I was sleeping for a long time, but I've been doing a lot of meditation and a lot of astral travel. And I want to talk to you guys about that. I will be opening up comments for the channel again. So that's exciting. I'm not all fired and charged up like I was before because I just did a really, really beautiful astral travel a few minutes ago, and it's kind of brought me to a place of peace. Okay, and um, so astral travel. What is astral travel? So, to me, what astral travel is, I believe that it is traveling through the etheric realm. Okay, being able to travel to other dimensions, being able to travel through certain places, but you're in that place as a spirit almost. Okay, so they have a really, really, really like scientifical, or if you Google it, it says it is a term used in esotericism to describe an intentional out of body experience that assumes the existence of a soul or consciousness called an astral body that is separate from the physical body and capable of traveling outside it throughout the universe. Okay? So, imagine being able to bring yourself to a place where you are able to astral project or astral travel. So for me, um, I feel that what people should understand is that you should not pose any limitations on yourself. Okay. And also to understand that your mind is very powerful. Okay. Sorry, guys. Your mind is very, very powerful. Let me put I got my Vicks over here. When I start snorkeling, that mean I need my Vicks. um, so, you know, I believe that a lot of people have the ability to astral travel. I think that it's one of the first things that we notice about ourselves, like when we're growing up. We notice that sometimes, have y'all ever had sleep paralysis? So, sleep paralysis, basically what it is, and I don't think it's a good thing. necessarily, but I think it's something that spirit helps you out of, because I used to have sleep paralysis when I was a kid. And and it was just you know what, actually you're not scared. Like, I remember it happening to me, but I remember the first time it happened to me, I wasn't necessarily scared. But those experiences were very scary when I had them. And so that is kind of what tends to happen when you are astral traveling unintentional. It's just when you're asleep and you wake up and your spirit literally has not officially went all the way through your body. And this is also a very powerful crown chakra experience, because you're aware and you're conscious. You are aware and you're conscious, but you can't move. So that means the only thing that's active at that moment is your brain. And it's not actually physically happening, it's happening etherically. So a lot of people will go, oh my God, I'm paralyzed. What's going on? No, that's not what's happening to you. You just haven't woke all the way back up yet. Okay, from that, because people travel while they're in the dreamscape. Like when you dream and when you sleep, sleeping is really important. I don't think it's anything wrong with you getting sleep. People that don't get an adequate amount of sleep, man, they can be really, really like messed up. Like with me, even though I stay up, I've been staying up till about 10. I've been doing a serious graveyard shift. I've been staying up till about 10:30 and sleeping until about 5 in the afternoon. Three, like either 3 or 4 or 5. And then I usually get less sleep, but I usually get REM sleep. And I can tell because I wake up feeling very well rested, and that lets me know that I got good sleep. So insomnia doesn't really exist unless you can't go to sleep at all. If you ain't slept in days, you probably need to see a spiritualist. Stop going there to get those pills and stuff, guys, if you haven't slept in days. That's insomnia, when you just can't sleep at all. Or you get like very short bursts of sleep. Now, sometimes your spirits may have that, but if you have been having that long term, maybe just ask a spiritualist what's going on. I know that for me, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to let you know exactly what it is. Okay. And I'm not going to always, because sometimes it's not something bad. Okay. But if you've been having it and you're sick and you're tired, then, probably need to see a spiritualist. I know that my mother suffers from, she suffers from insomnia, and I'm going to try to call my uncle because I need to get in touch with my mother. I just feel this strong need to try to get in touch with my family, because something definitely is going on. And I think my uncle has been kind of guarding over her like a guard dog. I'm not going to say why, y'all. I don't know what, if my mother was sick, I would bring her, like I would invite her down here. Like, y'all know that even though my mom did all that stuff to me, like if she wanted to come down here to visit me, I would let her. You know what I'm saying? So I was thinking about trying to schedule some kind of visit with her, so that we can reconnect, because my mother is going to have to stop being angry with me. She's accusing me of being narcissistic, and she's a narc, I'm a narc. Look, you need to just talk to your child. You need to just talk to your daughter. Okay, and she can't say, oh, well, she's messing with me. And I'm honestly not. Like, you need to talk to your child. Both of my parents need to come down here to visit me. They need to come and see me. And I know my mother can do it because she used to travel a lot. My mother used to take planes. All of a sudden, my mother didn't want to get in an airplane. I'm gonna call the family tonight. I am. I'm gonna call them. I'm gonna try to get in touch with people in the family to figure out what's going on with my mother. Instead of sitting up here having this stupid prolonged crap that's going on. So that's kind of, if y'all sensing something, on my heart, it's that, because I have been with my mother every single Christmas, every single Thanksgiving, and every single Halloween. Okay. And my mother's not a huge woman. She's not a big woman at all. I made her go out trick-or-treating with us one night, and she was like, take me home. My legs are hurting. Oh, them was fun times. So anyway, astral projection can be extremely useful. I have found that astral projection has helped me fight some spiritual wars. I think that it's important to do it, but I think that you have to bring yourself to that state of consciousness where you're able to do that. If you have anxiety, if you're nervous, you can't astral project like that. I guess you can, because I've had to guys, I can astral project to anybody that I want right now. You know what I'm saying? So it depends on what you're doing. But I think that you still have to, because I think that if you're in a state of consciousness of anxiety, you're not gonna I had it. Look, all of my anxiety sufferers, I know exactly how you feel, because I had a horrible anxiety attack the other night. It was horrible. I was like, I'm dying. This is it. It's over for me. You know what I'm saying? And it's so freaking scary. Like, I know how scared y'all be with them anxiety attacks. And I'm real good with people with anxiety. I am, because I suffered from agoraphobia. I suffered from that. I could not leave the house for months. So it's basically anxiety. I think that it's either fear entering the body or either fear leaving the body. So if you're an anxiety sufferer, or if you take any of those medications, you're probably going to have a hard time astral traveling. Okay, if you're taking medications, sometimes even with alcohol. But alcohol, I'm going to tell y'all something about alcohol. Alcohol has been around for so long that it is sort of turned into like this generational hex, to where, even a lot of the, you know what, wine, I don't have a problem with wine. Like, wine, Jesus created wine. So, and, especially, not these sugary wines, because I'm drinking pink Moscato right now. Okay. Not the pink sugary ones, but like the deep red wines, like the ones that are actually, made out of grapes. Okay. That's authentic wine. And it's actually very good for the heart if you don't drink too much of it. But if you drink too much, okay, so when it comes to alcohol and herbs, sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, with some things, even water, like the difference between poison and medicine is the dosage. Okay, so drinking just a little bit, and just to get you to a relaxed state sometimes, or just because, I think that all of us, have had to have a little bit of wine, or either some of us have been drinking harder stuff. But you don't want to drink too much. Like if I've had a little too much to drink, I can't astral travel. I can't do it. I can't do it. So if like when I start sipping, you know what I'm saying? That's when I'll start to do whatever astral travel I have to do. And you can travel anywhere. You can travel outside of this earth's realm. Now, for some people, if they travel too far, it'll drain them. But I think that it depends. I think that if you have an intent to travel somewhere to do something, especially if it's something that's going to be beneficial. Okay, astral traveling to try to destroy your enemies is not going to do nothing but make it worse for you. I think that when it comes to astral travel, I think that what they're really talking about is traveling outside of the earthly realm. Okay, and see, that can be, you can achieve that depending on your visualization. Okay, depending on how you visualize it. For example, if I were to imagine that the fairy realm is behind a thin veil or a door, I could see that door and I could go and travel to the fairy realm without going outside of Earth's atmosphere. So you can, if you wanted to travel outside of Earth, you could possibly just open a door and then travel there and then you'll be there. But for me, I tend to just appear there. Like if I want to go anywhere by the moon, I just, that whole, after you've done astral travel or projection so many times, you tend to be able to do it quicker. So a lot of times when you see even a picture of astral projection, it kind of looks like this slow process and it kind of take you a minute to get there. But I think it also like this is when you're practicing astral projection. Because if I need to sit and perch myself on top of the earth, I just imagine it and I'm there. Okay, I don't have to go like at first when I started going on my little missions. I would imagine myself flying above the trees and I'm above my house and I'm traveling outside of my body. You know what I'm saying? You imagine the entire process. Like you imagine you imagine your spirit leaving your body and then you're going there and you imagine that you're getting there. But after a while, when you've done astral projection enough, you just can appear there in a split second. Doesn't take an extremely long process, in other words, when you start to get better at it, okay, or get more advanced at it. So I think that you can either be beginner, intermediate, or advanced. Where you can astral travel to, I think that it depends on your spirit guides and your ascended masters. Depends. So, for example, there are a lot of us that our spirit guides will compel us to do missions. They'll send us on little missions, I swear. And hold on a second. Y'all, I cannot wait. I have been wanting a baked potato. And you know what? You should actually drink milk, guys. After you've done any kind of astral travel, you should drink milk because especially chocolate milk because it helps. I don't know what it is. It just kind of helps something. It stimulates your body to, come back because I've gotten quite experienced at doing that lately. And so and I actually, as a because I think that shamanism is something that is in my bloodline. So for me, if there's certain things that are happening that are stepping me outside of that to the point where I can't meditate or I can't think, that I'll get really, really frustrated because seriously, um, I think shamans should get paid. You know what I'm saying? And I think that knowing about this stuff is really important and learning how to do it because you can improve your lives in a lot of different ways, by doing that. Um, Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm sorry. This is crazy. My son is asking specifically for Chips Ahoy cookies. And he will keep saying it over like I told him, I said, do you want me to get he don't want none of the cookies that we got. He wants specifically, you gonna have to wait till tomorrow for that. I'll order some from the store, baby. I need now. You hear him? I am not now. Do I look like I'm going out to the store at 9 o'clock at night, child? Somebody said, how often do you astral project? Um, it depends on what I'm doing. I do it for various purposes. Hold on, guys. I gotta talk to my son because my son, it started with my moon and now it's my son. Hold on, y'all. Oh shoot. I'm sorry. I keep accidentally clicking the. Y'all, Jacob is trolling us right now. I swear he is. So we'll just let him do his little troll thing. So how often do I astral travel? It depends on what I'm doing it for. It depends. I have been doing quite a bit of. Well, actually, I do it. To be honest with you, I do it every single time I do a ritual for a client. So if you kind of get the idea of that, I do it every time I do a ritual for a client. That's how often I astral travel. And then also I do it for myself. Sometimes I travel in and out of the fairy dimension. I do travel quite a bit because I do work with Hecate. And I go, sometimes I go into the underworld. So I do a lot of astral travel to the underworld. Um, that's actually where like all of the contracts and stuff are at. So so every time I do a ritual for a client is when I astral travel. And then sometimes I have to astral travel to heal people. Hold on a second, guys, because Jacob is being like weird. Hold on. Mr. Man. Okay, Charleston Moore says, do you have any tips on how to astral project for the first time? I am not gonna take a bath. You're not gonna take a bath? No. Are you sleepy? No. You are sleepy, Jacob. Yes, you are. I'm not sleepy. Okay, hold on, y'all. He's very sleepy. Hold on.